So it is Bible fairy tale time with the story of David and Goliath. So once upon a time, there was a great Israelite king called Saul who was in a war with the Philistines. Because what kind of a Bible story would it be if one race wasn't trying to kill another race? But the Philistines had a great champion called Goliath, who was 6 cubits high and a span, or about 9 feet tall, which is pretty impressive, particularly given the fact that the tallest recorded man in history is only 8 feet 11 inches, and that given the lack of nutrition back in Goliath's time, it would have been almost impossible for anybody to grow that tall. But hey, I guess the Bible can have a story in it with a giant, since it is all just fairy tales anyway. Now, the Philistines challenged the Israelites to find a warrior to fight Goliath to decide who would win the war. But King Saul couldn't find anyone to fight Goliath, as he didn't have any fairy tale creatures on his side. Well, no fairy tale creatures except for God. But there was a young shepherd from Israel visiting the Israelites that day called David, who said that he could defeat Goliath, as, while protecting his sheep, he had single-handedly killed lions and bears, which is quite amazing, given the fact that there's absolutely no evidence of there ever being any lions anywhere near ancient Israel. And so, with just a few stones and a slingshot, David went to fight Goliath. And before Goliath could even raise his huge sword, David had hit him in the forehead with a stone, killing him dead. And proving that, when it comes to a man's weapon, size doesn't necessarily matter. And so David won the war for the Israelites, and to celebrate, cut off Goliath's head and gave it to King Saul, in one of the very, very, very few instances in the Bible where God was actually happy for a guy to get some head. It's called creationism, where you throw science to the wind. Yes, creationism, where you let the